In the north of Norway, evening was slowly settling in, and a cold wind swept through the stadium. Yet Bodø Stadium seemed ready to transform this chilly, silent evening into a storm unlike any other. Thousands of fans had taken their places in the stands, scarves and flags in hand, their eyes fixed on the pitch. Everyone had a single thought in mind. Tonight, Bodø Glimt would not just win a match against Tromsø. They would write a story on the field. Supporters clutched their warm drinks, trying to contain their excitement while sharing small whispers of anticipation. But the silence was only temporary. With the first whistle, it would erupt like a volcano, and everything would change. As the match began, Bodø Glimt spread across the pitch like a tempest. Short passes in midfield, sudden attacks down the wings, and unexpected bursts of speed had Tromsø's defense on high alert. Each player seemed like a member of an orchestra. Every touch was a note, every pass a melody perfectly harmonized. When possession was lost, they pressed immediately, leaving their opponents barely a moment to breathe. Cheers from the stands amplified the players' energy, making each move more striking and commanding. Tromsø's defense was solid and disciplined, yet against Bodø's relentless pressure, retreating became their only option. The moment of the first goal arrived in the 21st minute, and all eyes were glued to the pitch. Evjen received the ball, and time seemed to slow. He maneuvered past defenders one by one, spotted the open space ahead, and struck a breathtaking shot. The ball glided past the goalkeeper into the net. Goal! The stands erupted. A wave of celebration washed over the crowd as people hugged. Children jumped in joy, and flags waved wildly. Evjen's goal did more than change the score. It showcased Bodø's control and mastery of the game. The beauty of the goal lay not just in the angle of the shot or the ball meeting the net, but in Evjen's intelligence on the field. It was a work of art that mesmerized everyone watching. Following the first goal, Bodø's players maintained their confidence. Passes became quicker, dribbles more inventive, and shots more precise. Tromsø was increasingly forced to retreat, struggling against Bodø's pressing game. As the minutes passed, Bodø's dominance became clearly visible. Cheers from the stands elevated the players' performances even further, making each play dramatic and impactful. Every lost ball for Bodø became a new opportunity, leaving Tromsø's defense in constant alarm. In the 66th minute, Brunstad Fet stepped into the spotlight. As he received the ball, a hush fell over the stands. Everyone held their breath. Fet navigated past defenders with finesse, approached the goal, and unleashed a breathtaking strike that hit the back of the net. The beauty of this goal was not just in its precision, but in Fet's intelligence, spatial awareness, and fearless execution. The crowd roared again. Bodø had extended their lead to 2. This moment was more than just a score. It was a demonstration of Bodø's control and rhythm on the field. The match grew even more dramatic as the minutes went by. In the 68th minute, Hauge took center stage. With the ball at his feet, he moved as if wielding a painter's brush. Each step, each touch, turning the play into a masterpiece. Facing the goalkeeper, his shot found the corner flawlessly. The goal was mesmerizing, showcasing the perfection of his performance. Cheers erupted once more. Players embraced each other, and the excitement in the stadium made the moment unforgettable. The brilliance of the goal was evident not only in the ball hitting the net, but in Hauge's approach, his body balance, and the precision with which he struck the ball. Later, Høgh raised Bodø's rhythm even higher. Controlling the ball, he weaved through Tromsø's defense, and his shot pierced past the goalkeeper into the net. The stands were in delirium. The crowd's joy had reached its peak. Everyone present felt the thrill of being part of this magnificent display of football. In the 89th minute, Hauge earned a penalty and calmly placed the ball in the opposite corner of the goalkeeper. The scoreboard read 5-0. This final goal was more than a victory. It was proof of Bodø Glimt's dominance and the aesthetic beauty of football itself. When the final whistle blew, the players' faces reflected both exhaustion and the sweet satisfaction of victory. The fans in the stands continued to cheer, reliving every goal and moment. Bodø Glimt had conquered not only their opponent, but also the hearts of everyone watching. Every pass told a story. Every dribble narrated a tale. Every goal painted a vivid picture. The match proved that football could be more than just a score. It could be a story, a feeling, an emotion. As the spectators left the stadium, they carried the echoes of the match with them, recalling the goals, the players' performances, and the seamless teamwork. Bodø Glimt had not merely won a game. They had written a legend on the field. Every touch of the ball conveyed a message. Every goal expressed emotion. Fans and players alike had become part of this story, both spectators and heroes. The 5-0 victory would remain in memory not as a mere scoreline, but as an unforgettable football tale. Bodø's play on the pitch was like a written novel, a narrated epic, a living tableau that would not fade from anyone's mind. That night, football's magic intertwined with Bodø Glimt's rhythm, turning it into an unforgettable legend. With each goal echoing through the stands, every move on the pitch became a work of art. The players' weary yet proud faces, the sweet exhaustion of victory, and the unending cheers were the ultimate proof of Bodø Glimt's flawless performance. That night, it was not just a match, it was a story etched into the memory of all who witnessed it. Each position, each pass, each goal was a sentence, and Bodø Glimt wrote an epic with them. The fans and players were both witnesses and protagonists of this tale. Football lived not through scores alone, but through emotion, thrill, rhythm, and storytelling. That night, Bodø Glimt was not only a team on the field, they were a narrator, a painter, a hero, and a legend writing history.